7 RBIs in 3 games. That's actually really nice.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Willie Perez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding into the box, Chris Anthony. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is driven to right.
Oh, look at that. My first home run.
About it. That one's way out of here. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a AA player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Coming to the plate now, Alfonso de los Santos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anthony is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Ellis Keenan.
Number 4, Ellis Keenan.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony has a read on it. 2 down. Into the box now, Sergio Valdez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
This is lifted out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Rough Riders lead it 2-0. At the plate, Andrew Douglas, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew Douglas.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. The 2-2. This is in the air to left field. Anthony on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Chris Anthony will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
Oh wow, that pitch was up in the corner too. Woo!
First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Anthony. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Douglas going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Ready once again, Joel Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground to third. Montalvo takes it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready for another chance, Chris Hessman.
The batter, second baseman, Chris Hessman.
To third. On to first, and there were two down. Striding in once again, Everett Hanley.
First baseman, Everett Hanley.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. So it's no runs on. Digging in once again, Sergio Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Anthony comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlo Montalvo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track.
Jesus,
for the
how did I
second
get
out
to that?
of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Alberto Feliciano. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Anthony. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A bouncer to the left side. Montalvo is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Sergio Valdez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Second baseman, Sergio Valdez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Silva will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Into the box, Chris Anthony. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chris Anthony.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra
my
bases.
controller dies in the middle of the fucking base running.
And the go-ahead run will score from second.
Here we go
as they've
again.
taken
Controller
the
dies
lead here
again.
in the late going. The relay
Down,
throw, and he'll get
Surf!
in there safely.
With a triple.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Might be time to put my
So
controller
a big
in.
moment in the ball game here. Joel Batista, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This pitch is popped up. Montalvo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th.
Did I score the running run? Did I score the running run? The running run? The winning run? Oh my lord, I can't even speak.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
I can't believe it either. I can't believe he dropped the
a couple
ball.
of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
3-2, the finish.
3 for 5, a home run, a triple, a double, and 2 RBIs. I'll take that all day.
Phil Molina records the save.
Run batted in. So when you hit the ball and then runner on base scores.
Mike Hauschild, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look
it's easier to get those than really
starts.
anything else.
A whip under 1.20.
Oh, sinker slider change, 4-seam. Oh my lord, it's going to be a sinker.
Customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one.
Called it.
Turned on down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
No one cares.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Fucking, you can throw another sinker at me? Nope.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh, I want that
Anthony,
pitch.
a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Down the first
fucking
baseline.
Sinkers! I hate sinkers.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Julio Estrella, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been.
0 for 2, 2 ground outs.
Now in the
New
box,
pitcher?
Chris Anthony. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing and a liner.
Oh!
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th.
Oh, it's so
In now,
frustrating.
Carlo Montalvo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlo Montalvo.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there, base hit. Now batting, Chris Anthony. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance
new
to come
pitcher.
through here
Thank
in
you,
a crucial
Jesus.
spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can
Did
clutch
I
up
not
when it
crush
really
that?
counts.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. But the tying run.
God, that sucks.
Striding
The
forward
intensity
now
of
is the DH,
nothing.
Ellis Keenan.
That 3-run home run would have been nice.
Hit in the air to left field. Anthony is after it. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
You're going to call it an error? Don't call it
And
an
he is
error.
in to second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
You did. Shit.
You don't think fielding
I
is
jinxed
important?
myself. That's my
Instead
first
of a
error.
routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Hooks used a huge 8th inning to help.
Sucks.
Welcome into this. Now at the plate, Chris Anthony. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
It wasn't at the middle. That was
Standing in, Joel Batista.
Right
It was
center.
a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big. Grounded to third. reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate, Everett Hanley took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Everett Hanley.
Ready to deliver the 1-2 to first. Crozier has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Carlo Montalvo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side.
That's a foul ball.
But a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Down the third baseline, Montalvo loves it, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Juan Centeno, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Juan Centeno.
Lifted down the line in left. De Los Santos on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Alfonso De Los Santos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
De Los Santos.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Coming to the plate again, Edgar Gonzalez, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anthony is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Anthony. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Ellis Keenan. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Ellis Keenan.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anthony moves over. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Chris Anthony, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Douglas has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Corpus Christi used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sam Johnson notches his 3rd win of the year.
Quick menu.